Good day, my schoolers. Welcome to my school channel. My name is Alexandra. Right here in this channel, we'll be tackling the JAMB past question for the subject English Language Year 2011. Please stay with us, do not go anywhere, and we'll be right back. Welcome back to my school channel. Right now we'll be tackling question 1 to 20. Now let's jump right into question 1. Choose the option nearest in meaning to the underlined word. Since its inception 1983, the newspaper has attracted thousands of readers. Option A, Renaissance. Option B, coming. Option C, commencement. Option D, publication. So the word underlined here is inception, and based on the instruction, it said we should choose the word nearest in meaning to the word underlined. Inception simply means the creation or beginning of something. The answer to this question, therefore, is option C, commencement, because it also means the beginning of something. When we talk about coming simply means arrival, but in this context, we see that commencement is more appropriate because it also means the beginning of something. When we say Renaissance, Renaissance is a period between the 14th and 16th century marked by the reawakening of European art and literature. So the answer to this question in summary is option C, commencement. Question 2. Choose the option nearest in meaning to the underlined word. Mrs. Asio wanted her sister to stop being so detached. Option A, friendly. Option B, careless. Option C, indifferent. Option D, passionate. So the word underlined here is detached, and it is a negative word, and so our answer should be a negative word since it means choosing the option nearest in meaning to the word underlined. The word underlined, detached, means to disconnect or disengage. The answer to this question is option C, indifferent. Indifferent means to not be concerned about something, to not be concerned, to not show interest about something. But then the word careless, option B, which is also a negative option, it means to not be cautious, to not be attentive. So option C is the best answer because the meaning of indifferent is the closest to the meaning of the word underlined, which is detached. So option C is the final answer to this question. Question 3. Choose the option nearest in meaning to the underlined word. Lantana dwelt in a ruined cottage on the hillside. Option A, sat. Option B, worked. Option C, slept. Option D, lived. So the instruction states that we should choose the option nearest in meaning to the word underlined, and the word underlined is dwelt, which is the past participle of the word dwell, and dwell is to live in a particular area. So we can see the word lived here, which can function as the past tense as well as the past participle of the word live. So the answer to this question is option D, lived. Question 4. Choose the option nearest in meaning to the underlined word. The mistake brought the show to an ignominious end. Option A, a good. Option B, a palatable. Option C, a disgraceful. Option D, a satisfactory. The word ignominious is underlined, and it means to deserve or cause a public disgrace or shame. Okay, so the word disgrace is used here, a disgraceful. Okay, so option C, therefore, is the correct answer to this question. Question 5. It compliments me on my way of doing things. Option A, compliment. Option B, imitate. Option C, disgust. Option D, praises. So the word underlined is compliment, and it means an expression of praise or admiration. So we see the key word in the definition of compliment is praise and admiration. So most of the time, whenever the word is presented, the key word is presented as an option, it's likely to be the answer. So as we can see in option D, praises, which is a key word in the definition of compliment, it's the answer to the question. However, compliment, it's also pronounced the same way with the word underlined, and it means an additional attribute of future. It has a different meaning, but then it is pronounced the same way. So the answer to this question is option D, praises. Do not forget that you can take practice questions with our simulated JAMB CBT past questions. All you need to do is you click on the link in the description below. It takes you to the Myschool website. There you can download Myschool mobile app for your Android phones and Myschool software for your computers and laptops. Please go ahead and download and start practicing. Now moving on to question 6. The girl is angry with her friend who had ensnared her into this relationship. Option A, tricked. Option B, encouraged. Option C, forced. Option D, enslaved. The answer to this question is option A, tricked. Now, why is it tricked? The word on the line is ensnared, and ensnared means to catch or to trap. Now, the word trick is to trap in order to fool. Okay, you think of the word trick as you think of a mischievous prank, something that is designed to trap you or to catch you. And we can see that option A is the answer to this question based on the meaning I have explained. Now, the word enslave is to strip one of one's freedom. So that is enslave. So the best answer to this question is option A, tricked. Do not forget to hit the like button, click on the subscribe button, and then tap on the bell notification to get informed as soon as we release the next videos. Question 7. Their new house was roofed with corrugated sheets. Option A, folded. Option B, iron. Option C, aluminium. Option D, corrupted. The answer to this question is option A, folded, because the word corrugated pertains to a surface that is made up of series of ridges or grooves. So folded is synonymous to the shape in which a corrugated material looks like. So the answer to this question is option A, folded. Question 8. The stockbroker said it was an astute move to sell the shares then. Option A, a bad. Option B, a shrewd. Option C, an unprofitable. Option D, an insincere. The answer to this question is a shrewd. Now, the word underlined astute means having the ability to access situation and people and turn this to one's advantage. Now, shrewd is having a clever judgment, okay, having a sharp, powerful, clever judgment. So the answer to this question is option B, shrewd, because the meaning is similar to the word underlined astute. Question 9. The principal described Oche as the most tactful person he had ever worked with. Option A, passionate. Option B, discreet. Option C, hardworking. Option D, innovative. The answer to this question is discreet, because the word tactful means having skills or showing sensitivity, being careful not to do or say anything wrong. And discreet is to be careful or prudent with one's speech or action. So the answer is option B. When we talk about hardworking is doing something well, doing something rapidly. Innovative is creation of new ideas. So the answer is option B, discreet. Question 10. The old woman is suffering from dementia. Option A, lucidity. Option B, senility. Option C, insanity. Option D, sagacity. The answer to this question is option B, senility. The controversy in those questions between option B and C. However, dementia is a decline in one's mental function and physical strength, which applies to senility too. Senility, your mental function declines and then your physical strength also declines. But in insanity, it has to do with just your mental functioning. Your mind is affected only. So option B is the answer to this question. Question 11. Some drugs have a deleterious effect on a child's development. Option A, debilitating. Option B, helpful. Option C, harmful. Option D, healing. The answer to this question is option C, harmful, because deleterious means causing harm. Okay, so we can see the word harm, which is in the form of adjective here. Option C, therefore, is the correct answer to this question. Question 12. Phila has always been described as belligerent. Option A, beautiful. Option B, attractive. Option C, combative. Option D, innocent. Okay, so the answer to this question is combative. Okay, number one reason is it's the only negative word in this option, and the word on the line is negative. It means being hostile or aggressive. So we can quickly conclude that option C is the answer to this question. However, combative means ready to fight or argue. So therefore, option C is the correct answer to this question. Question 13. Choose the option nearest in meaning to the underlined word. Laraba saw a forlorn little figure sitting outside the class. Option A, wise and intelligent. Option B, lonely and unhappy. Option C, smart and healthy. Option D, short and ugly. Okay, the word on the line is forlorn, and it means to be sad, lonely, abandoned, pitiful. That's the meaning of the word. So it's a negative word. Okay, so let's look at the option. We have option A is a combination of positive words. Option C also a positive word, smart and healthy. Then we have option B and D. From the definition, we'll conclude that option B is the answer to this question because it says lonely and unhappy, which it defines, or it is the meaning of the word forlorn. Option B, therefore, is the correct answer to this question. Question 14. The secular supersedes all previous correspondence on the matter. Option A, supports. Option B, displaces. Option C, eliminates. Option D, circumvents. Okay, so the answer to this question is option B, displaces. The word supersede means to replace or to take one's place. Okay, displace too means to take one's place, to remove from place. Okay, so option B is the correct answer to this question. Question 15. A problem was exacerbated by the loss of our father. Option A, exaggerated. Option B, solved. Option C, aggravated. Option D, infuriated. The answer to this question is option C, aggravated, which means to worsen. Okay, exacerbated also means to make worse or to worsen. Exaggerated is to represent something to be more extreme. Okay, infuriated is to make someone angry. So the answer to this question is option C, aggravated. Do you have questions you would like to ask? You can go ahead and ask your questions by using the link provided in the description below. Click on this link, it takes you to the Myschool website. There you can ask as many questions as possible and solutions will be provided to you within a short period of time. Now moving on to question 16, select the option that best explains the information conveyed in the sentence. If it were here, could be more fun. Option A, it was expected but did not show up to make the occasion lively. Option B, there was no fun because it was not present. Option C, it did not show up so the occasion lacked much fun. Option D, it was being expected to supply more fun. So the answer to this question is option C, it did not show up so the occasion lacked much fun. Now let's analyze the statement together. If it were here, so someone did not show up, could be more fun. This tells us that there was fun but it was not much. Okay, and we can see that option C clearly conveys this. It did not show up so the occasion lacked much fun. Option A, it's discredited because of the word expected. Nobody was expecting him. Option D too, nobody was expecting. Okay, so option B, there was no fun. No, there was fun, but it wasn't much. So therefore, option C is the correct answer to this question. Do you have better steps, explanation, or solutions to any of this question? Feel free to use the comment section below. Indicate the question and the solutions you would like to share. Question 17. The secretary said that the postponement of the meeting was due to unforeseen circumstances. Option A, the date of the meeting was shifted as a result of unexpected reasons. Option B, the meeting's date was off for strange reasons. Option C, the meeting was called as a result of obstacles hitherto unknown. Option D, the meeting broke off as a bird's eye closely. The answer to this question is option A. Now let's analyze this sentence together. The secretary said the postponement of the meeting was due to unforeseen circumstances. Unforeseen circumstances here means unplanned outcome, unexpected results, or unexpected reasons. Okay, so there was a postponement of a particular meeting, and we can see this explanation in option A. The option A clearly conveys the interpretation of this statement. The date of the meeting was shifted as a result of unexpected reasons. So option A is the final answer to this question. Question 18. The hunter has a bird's eye view of the animals. Option A, it views animal from a high position. Option B, it views the bird's eye. Option C, it views the bird on the tree with one eye. Option D, it watches animals and birds closely. So the answer to this question is option A, it views animals from a high position. A bird's eye view, it's a view from a high position that allows you to see a large area. So the answer to this question is option A. Question 19. Even though Susan was the last in the examination, her result wasn't too different from what had been expected. Option A, her result was poor. Option B, her result was a disappointment. Option C, her result was as expected. Option D, she had not been serious with her studies. The answer to this question is option C, her result was as expected. Okay, so let's interpret this together. Even though Susan was the last in the examination, our result wasn't too different from what had been expected. So whatever happened, whatever circumstances surrounding our examination process, it was as expected. The result was as expected. So option C, therefore, is the correct answer to this question. Question 20. Mrs. Adamu does all her work with more haste, less speed. Option A, she accepts whatever she does with more haste and speed. Option B, she approaches whatever she does hurriedly. Option C, she addresses everything she does very quickly to avoid mistakes. Option D, she does everything carefully to avoid mistakes. The answer to this question is option D, she does everything carefully to avoid mistakes. Now, let's go back to the statement. Mrs. Adamu does all her work with more haste, less speed. More haste, less speed means that a job or a task is performed better when you try not to do it quickly. So this implies that you do things carefully. So option D is the correct answer to this question. We've come to the end of this wonderful segment, and I believe you enjoyed every bit of it. Please do not forget to hit the like button. Click on the subscribe button and then tap on the bell notification to get informed as soon as we release the next videos.